Hello and welcome back to Investor Info. Wealth creation is the process of creating long-term revenue from a variety of sources. This includes savings, investments, and other income-generating assets in addition to job-based income. The definition of wealth building is based on proper financial planning and insight into one's future financial goals. Many people will turn to wealth creation as a means of securing a stable financial future. In today's video, we'll be diving into the top 11 assets that build wealth. But before we do all that, make sure that you hit that subscribe button and click on the bell icon so you'll get notified every time we upload a new video. You are not gonna want to miss out. Now, let's get started. To accumulate wealth over time, three basic measures must be taken: make money, save money, and invest money. Before investing, you must have a consistent source of income that will last for the rest of your life. It is recommended to start a solid savings strategy once a stable source of income has been established. Finally, it is time to make an investment. With that, let's jump into number one on our list of assets that build wealth, and that is real estate. Real estate and stocks have traditionally been the best wealth-building assets. This is due to the fact that each of these assets have the ability to provide consistent cash flow. While other wealth-building assets can generate returns for clever investors, these are believed to be the best. Bonds, CDs, mutual funds, annuities, and other wealth-building instruments are also available. According to Timothy Woods, owner, director, and editor of Carnivore Style, quote, "The best wealth-building assets investors should possess are stocks and equities due to their tremendous historical returns," unquote. They are simple to own and sell, and they require little care. Bonds are another good option since they are less volatile. They are beneficial for rebalancing and, in theory, safe. While certain wealth-building assets are seen to be more high-yielding than others, each possibility will have some drawbacks. Number 2. A savings account. A savings account is one of the most obvious examples of an asset in which you can invest. This is the simplest approach for the average Joe or Jane to begin earning a little amount of money from assets. Currently, most savings accounts pay close to 2% interest per year, which implies that $1,000 in a savings account earns $20 in interest each year. This isn't much money, but it's a lot better than earning a few pennies in a bank account. Most people do not use savings accounts to accumulate significant wealth. Savings accounts, on the other hand, are just a place to deposit some money that you can readily access if you need it right away, while also earning some interest. If you want to create a savings account, CIT Bank is a good place to start. Number 3. Cash deposits. Certificates of deposits, or CDs for short, are similar to savings accounts in that your bank will not enable you to access your money in a CD for a set period of time without incurring a penalty. People invest in CDs because they typically offer higher interest rates than a savings account. They are also simple to open. Anyone may go to their local bank and open a CD for a set period of time. Unfortunately, in today's low-interest climate, it's difficult to locate a 5 to 7 year CD that pays more than 2.5% each year. CDs will not make you rich, but they can provide a simple, risk-free method to grow part of your money. Number 4. A dividend-paying stock is another common source of income that you may invest in. When a company earns profits, it may choose to reinvest those gains back into the firm in order to expand it further, or it can pay out part of the profits to investors in the form of dividends. When you invest in a dividend-paying company or a stock index fund, you may expect to receive a dividend payment every 3 months. Some companies even increase the number of dividends paid each year, which means you can receive higher and higher dividend payments without investing more money in a specific stock. Some stocks are even dubbed dividend kings, since they have increased their dividends for 50 years or more. Some of these corporations include Colgate-Palmolive, Coca-Cola, Johnson & Johnson, and Lowe's. Number 5. Number 5 is become a landlord and rent out your own space for rental revenue. A single-family rental home is another example of an income-producing asset. You may either buy a property particularly to rent it out, or just rent your own house instead of selling it when you desire to relocate. The benefit of renting out your property is that you may collect income in the form of rent payments from your renters each month. This constant income source can significantly increase your overall income. You can even own several rental properties if you're ambitious. You might even be able to cover all of your living expenses entirely through rent payments from tenants. Chad Carson is a real-life example of someone who was able to retire early only through owning rental homes. Another approach to generating rental revenue is to rent out a single room in your house to travelers or to rent out a vacation property that you own. Marketplaces like Airbnb and Vrbo have made it easier than ever to get started with that. You may make a lot of money from short-term rentals, but bear in mind that you'll have to do extra cleaning because you'll have to maintain the units and the rooms ready for new guests. You may outsource this to a professional room cleaning or property management firm, which will reduce your total revenue, but it also reduces the time commitment required on your behalf. Number 6. Number 6 is REITs, or real estate investment trusts. Real estate investment trusts are one of the most hands-off ways to earn money from rental properties. A real estate investment trust is a company that owns income-producing properties. When you invest in a real estate investment trust, you will get dividend payments either monthly or quarterly. This is one simple method to make rental money without having to deal with the difficulties that come with owning actual property. Number 7. Number 7 is peer-to-peer lending, which is a relatively new technique to make money online. The concept is straightforward. A peer-to-peer lending platform connects people looking to borrow money with those looking to lend money. Both parties get to avoid going to the bank. Borrowers often obtain better bargains than they would with a bank, while lenders might earn greater interest rates than they would with a bank. While there is some danger involved with peer-to-peer lending, you may determine the degree of risk you're ready to take when you join the platform. Number 8. Coming up next on our list is start a franchise business. A franchise is an additional asset you may invest in. In exchange for a part of your location's income, you obtain the ability to utilize a parent company's trademarks, trade secrets, and business model. People choose to launch franchises rather than start their own businesses, since they can run with a proven business plan instead of experimenting with one they're not sure will work. The cost of starting a franchise varies depending on the parent firm, and some just accept a small fraction of applications. Chick-fil-A, for example, is said to accept less than 1% of those who apply. Number 9. Number 9 is start a small company. A low-maintenance company is another example of an asset that may provide money. Car washes, laundromats, vending machines, and storage units are just a few examples. While getting these enterprises up and running might take some time, many of them can be maintained with less work than a typical firm. Even the things that do involve effort may be outsourced, making this a fully hands-off method to generate money. Number 10. Number 10 on our list is become a blogger or start a website. A blog or website is definitely one way of generating long-term revenue. There are several methods to make money from a blog or website. These include affiliate links, your own products, banner adverts, sponsorships, and memberships. While it might take 6 to 12 months to see any revenue from a blog or a website, once it's up and going, there's essentially no limit to how much money you can make. You can either create your own website or buy one from a marketplace like Flippa or Empire Flippers. However, be aware that there are several scammers out there, and investing in websites may be rather dangerous. It may, however, provide an extraordinary revenue stream for those who can make it work. Number 11. And last but certainly not least, number 11 on our list is develop and sell products. A product is one type of asset that you may build from the ground up. An online course, software, an ebook, or a physical product might all be examples. It is undeniable that developing a product necessitates an initial time investment. However, once it's built, you can resell the product if it's digital for a profit without having to recreate it every time. And there you have it, folks. Now that we've discussed the top 11 assets that build wealth, let us know in the comment section down below which one you're willing to try out first. It might be overwhelming at first, but don't anticipate amassing a sizable asset portfolio in a matter of days. Keep in mind that some assets may be more advantageous to you than others. Perhaps investing in real estate is a good idea for you. Alternatively, perhaps you like stocks and bonds. And alternatively again, purchasing and developing websites may be a more practical option. Be patient and persistent in the pursuit of bigger assets each year. Your existing assets will rise in value over time, generating more and more income for you. You'll eventually reach a stage when your assets are sufficient to cover your living expenditures, and it's at this moment you're free. When you first start out and don't have any money, it is strongly advised that you invest in your human capital. Your human capital would be the most valuable asset that you could use to attain financial independence. However, as you progress down this route, you will reach a point where you must stop. You have a limited amount of time. You don't want to get up, earn money for your necessities, spend it, and then continue the cycle the next day. Because assets increase in value over time, they either offer continuous cash flow or appreciate in value. Invest the cash flow created in more income-generating assets. You will reach a point when your assets' monthly cash flow covers your living expenditures due to the compounding effect. Make purposeful decisions every day to acquire assets and avoid liabilities if you want to increase your fortune. Your risk profile, time, knowledge, and unique circumstances all play a role in determining the best assets to acquire. Consider whether you can rent, sell, or give some of your liabilities to turn them into assets. And finally, of course, remember to always do your research and make the most of your resources. If you found this video helpful, feel free to leave a like and subscribe to our channel for more videos just like this one. See you in the next video!